With Fernando Tatis' 14-year, $340 million deal, what does it mean for Javier Baez for the contract extension? And it says, before you tell me I'm crazy for posing the question in the headline to this post, the answer is clearly nothing, basically. Fernando Tatis Jr. is 6 years younger than Javier Baez, and he has already posted nearly the 8B WAR more than Javi had through their age 21 season. Tatis is clearly a generational talent, and the Padres paid him as much with his 14-year, $340 million contract extension that likely keeps him a Padre for life. Although, um, Andy McCullough had tweeted something out, and he basically said, "Congrats to the Yankees for finding out how much they'll be paying their shortstop in 2025." It says, "I kid. Good for Tatis and good deal and good signing for the Padres." Even though Andy McCullough says he's joking, but who the fuck knows? Anyway, now that I've got your attention with this provocative headline, what exactly would a Javi Baez contract extension look like? The Cubs president of baseball operations, Jed Hoyer, has said he wants to talk extensions during spring training. I think spring has always been a great time to have these discussions, said Hoyer, who also did not roll out trades of any of the core players during the spring. But some guys don't like it to bleed into the last couple of weeks, and some guys are willing to have those discussions beyond that, but will certainly have those discussions in spring. The comment on trades was made on February 8th. It is my opinion, given Hoyer's later statement that the opening day roster will likely have the players who are currently on it and others not, that the core will get its chance to contend this year. If that fails by the trading deadline, at this point you might see some deals made and not beforehand. Baez had a terrible year in 2020, in part at least per hobby, due to not being able to see in-game video to make adjustments, and that will be remedied this year, as players will have access to the dugout iPods, the iPads where they can watch in-game live video, with the catcher signals blurred. If Baez returns to his 2018 to 2019 level production, where he averaged a 6B WAR over those 2 seasons, what would be a reasonable offer to a player who returned 29 in December? A lot of Baez's value is in what I would call quick twitch muscle reactions, which is both in the field and on the base paths. That's something that might decline fairly quickly as he gets into his 30s, but he'll be 29 in December, so I don't think I would offer him more than a 5-year extension to Hobby's 3 arbitration years which he earned the $5.2 million in 2019, and he earned $10 million last year and $11 million this year. While he is a star player and a 2-time All-Star with a Gold Glove and a second-place MVP finish in 2018, he's not at the superstar level of Tatis in my view. So how about this? 5 years, $90 million, which averages about $18 million a year, with bonuses or escalators, for example, All-Star appearances, and awards that could bring in a total of $100 million. That would take Hobby through his 33-age season and give the Cubs all of his best years and about 10 years overall with the team. And who could say no to that?